Hi, so today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you a few techniques with the Cadence Hybrid Acrylic, and I want you to show you all of the advantages of this product and just what you can do with it. It is a really versatile product. So I've got 4 acrylics here. These are a set of 4 and all of these are hybrids. So by that they will go onto multi-surfaces, so they will go into wood, they will go onto polystyrene, fabric, all sorts of different textures, and also all your terracottas and concretes. So it is a weatherproof paint as well. So you can still watercolour with this, even though it's got a thick, rich pigment, and it waters down into a translucent paint, making it very flowy and very easy to use. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take some of the old lace out, and just a small amount onto my mat. And just to show you how thick the pigment is, I'm going to take a flat brush, and you can stipple with this paint, you can use sponges with this, you can use it with a palette knife like you would oil painting, and you can get a really nice thick pigment. And watering it down as well will break the paint down and allow you to blend it with others. So if I take another flat brush and I'm going to go into my faded pink, take a little bit out onto my mat, and if I use one corner of each brush, do a little stripe, you can see just how nicely the paints blend together. A little bit more of that pink, and they blend together so nicely. And in the set of 4, all of these paints will tone. And in the Cadence range, there is about 81 shades of these hybrid acrylics. So you've got so many colours to work with, and they will come in all different shades. So I'm going to show you the advantages of this paint watercolouring with it. So if I just take a bit of white cardstock, you could use watercolour paper for this, you could use any thickness of card. It's entirely up to you depending on the project that you're working on. So I will use the faded sage, and taking a small amount of this again, and that's the only thing with this paint, you don't need a lot of it because it is such a thick pigment, you need a small amount of it. So a little bit of water, and you can paint really nice with it and get lovely faded effects. So for me, this is a paint like no other, just because of all of the advantages it's got. And you can heat set this as well. So when you're working on fabric with it, if you take a heat gun to it or an iron, put some paper over the top, it will heat set to the fabric, allowing it to be machine washable. So there's so many different things you can do. And just showing you as well the intensity with the pink, I'll put a little bit more out. And a bit of water, you can mix it together. And you can see how nicely it blends out. So they are the Cadence Hybrid Acrylic paints.